Remember when everyone laughed at the Atari crash? That could never happen again. The industry is bigger, the budgets are bigger, the audiences are bigger. So we're safe, right? Right? Well, AAA games now take 8 years. Studios are closing every month. Consoles somehow get more expensive instead of cheaper. Sony wants more live service games after Concord exploded. Xbox changes strategy every Tuesday. Physical games are disappearing, and AI is making hardware more expensive before it even makes games better. Maybe, just maybe, we're repeating history. What's up, everyone? Today I don't want to talk about one company. Not Sony, not Nintendo, not Xbox. Because honestly, the problem is much bigger. And the scary part, we've seen something similar before. For the first time in decades, the entire gaming industry feels confused. Not dead, not doomed, just completely lost. And the scary part, we've seen something similar before. Before everyone screams, "No, this isn't another 1983." Relax. No, it isn't. But the similarities are interesting. Back then, companies flooded stores with games. Nobody knew what was worth buying. Publishers chased quick profits. Consumers stopped trusting them. Everything collapsed. Today's industry is obviously different. Gaming is much larger. Digital stores exist. PC gaming is massive. But look at what's happening. Instead of flooding stores with cartridges, we're flooding digital stores with thousands of games. Every week, every day, half of Steam releases look like someone lost a bet with ChatGPT. Finding good games has never been easier, and somehow harder. AAA development has become ridiculous. 8-year development cycles, thousands of developers, Hollywood actors, movie-sized budgets, marketing campaigns that probably cost more than the GDP of several countries. And then the game launches. If it succeeds, great. If it fails, well, hundreds of developers lose their jobs. Not executives, not shareholders, the developers. That's becoming normal, which is insane. Now combine that with another obsession: live service games.
No. 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 No.
What?
No. 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 Don't say that.
Every publisher wants their Fortnite, their Genshin Impact, their Roblox, their infinite money printer. The problem, you don't get 10 Fortnites, you get one, maybe two. Everyone else gets Concord. Sony literally watched Concord became one of gaming's biggest disasters and still says live service remains essential to its future. That's like a restaurant after burning down your last restaurant and deciding the solution is more fire.
This is fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently. That's okay. Things are gonna be okay.
Here's something people don't talk about enough. Artificial intelligence. Not because AI is making games, because AI is making hardware more expensive. Massive AI companies are buying production capacity from memory manufacturers. That means less supply, higher prices, which means RAM becomes more expensive. Consoles become more expensive, PC upgrades become more expensive. Ironically, people who just wanted to play Minecraft after work are now competing with billion-dollar AI companies. Great, exactly what Steve from accounting needed. This generation completely broke expectations. Consoles were supposed to get cheaper over time. Instead, PlayStation prices increased, Xbox prices increased, Steam Deck prices increased, Switch 2 prices increased. Steam Machine show just how ridiculous things can get. For decades, buying a console there saved money. Now, buying later might actually cost more. That's insane! And now Sony and Minecraft already want another generation. Why? No, seriously, why? Current consoles still haven't reached their potential. We're finally getting games like GTA 6 pushing today's hardware, Death Stranding 2, Resident Evil Requiem. Developers are only now learning how to fully use current hardware. And we're already talking about PS6. It's like buying a new car because you finally figure out where second gear is. Xbox's biggest problem isn't hardware. It's identity. Game Pass. Everything is Xbox. Actually, exclusives matter again. Actually, everything comes to PlayStation. Actually, wait for next week, every few months. The strategy changes. Consumers can't trust companies when companies don't even trust themselves. Sony isn't much better. Conquer failed, multiple live service projects were canceled. Astrobot proved smaller games can become massive successes. What did Sony say? We're doubling down on live service. Great, you find the wrong answer. After seeing the correct one. And then physical games, they're disappearing. We talked about this before, so I'll keep it short. The issue isn't nostalgia, it's ownership. Physical games created used markets, competition, game preservation. Once everything becomes digital, companies control everything. Prices, availability, access. And if digital ownership is the future, why are companies shutting down digital stores? Interesting question. This is also why movements like Stop Killing Games exist. Not because people hate digital games, because people want ownership. Recently, the movement suffered a major setback, but the conversation isn't going away. And honestly, that's probably more important than a single petition. Meanwhile, Nintendo is just over there, making Mario games, expanding parks, opening museums, selling alarm clocks, living in their own reality. Nintendo feels like that one kid during a family drama who's outside catching butterflies when everyone else argues over the house. So are we heading to another gaming crash? Maybe, maybe not. History doesn't repeat itself perfectly, but it absolutely rhymes. The real danger isn't one bad game, or one expensive console, or one failed publisher. It's an industry making one short-term decisions over and over and over again. Bigger budgets, longer development, higher prices, less ownership, more live service, more layoffs, less trust. Eventually, players stop getting excited. And once players stop trusting the industry, history has shown that's when things get dangerous. Because companies don't decide where gaming goes next. We do. Every pre-order, every subscription, every microtransaction, every console, every game, every dollar is a vote. And right now, the gaming industry is asking for our trust. The question is, has it actually earned it? So what do you think? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this, please consider subscribe, share, and like. I'll see you next time. See ya.